let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for not streaming on Friday. Circumstances kind of made it so that I slept in. That's all I'm going to say on that front. But I am back, and with a long day today. Hi, Neko. As I just finished saying, sorry for not streaming Friday, but I ended up falling asleep, and I was like, and I ended up waking up at like, I kind of was kind of waking up and falling asleep, like, to the point where it was like, it was either risk conking out in the middle of the stream, or just rest and then wait and go and deal with what I wanted to deal with later. And then I, of course, went and dealt with the later. So there we go. So now my streams are set for the next, like, I shouldn't say several months, but, like, for the next, like, month. For the next, like, 2 or 3 months, at least. Because I am going to be very in-depth with Cold Steel 1, and that's going to take me, like, a month, so... If it takes as long as it did last time. Might not. Who knows? We'll see. All the same, let's get this intermission chapter from Trails from Zero done. So, we're starting a week later. Actually, that's actually pretty fitting. Special support section basically started caring for Kia. Yeah, waiting for what reaction the Mafia was going to have. Relying on police intelligence and even Yona's vast information network, they carefully monitored the movements of both Ravache and Speaker Hartman. On the other hand, Kia, despite her memories not returning, quickly settled to her new life with the Special Support Section. And then... a truce? Yep, it's unofficial, but apparently that's the message his Ravache has been sending to the police department. They claim that a kid slipping into one of their exhibits was a mistake, and on top of that, they have no idea who she is. Of course, they pointed fingers at Hain, but who knows what actually happened. To be fair, though, Garcia was completely, like, baffled, like, that was a doll in the trunk, not a kid. WTF. So. And honestly, I don't think that was him acting. Like, what are you talking about? There was no stuttering. He straight up, like, immediately was like, the fuck? So, no, I'm inclined to believe Ravache on that one. Are you serious right now? LPSN? Okay. Well, we're not that far, so I'm just gonna wait for that to finish. Great start. Great start. We'll let that go. Alright. Come on. Yeah, I noticed that too. They're now on Switch. They're now on console. Not just Switch, but like all on console. Update history. Fixes to various text issues. Adjusted resolution for event movies. You know, it's almost as if they've been watching my stream. Alright. Whoa, crap. Ah, that.
はっきりしたことはわからんが、レミフェリア方面の
Note to self: let go of circle as the second key and the girls pop up on screen. Ah. Well, I do recommend the ones that we've reviewed, obviously. 1, 4, 5, and 6. I highly recommend those. Yeah, 5 pissed me off, but it was still a good game in spite of that. In spite of my bitching, that was a plus 40 to gameplay. So, I'm with that. 2 and 3 are not ones you need. Okay, there we go.
ああ、非公式だが、出品物に兵ゆえの工作。
そうですね。
Okay, I
俺
agree.
たちが駆けつけた時、
When we busted into the exhibit room, Yin had just defeated the mafiosos who were standing guard. I doubt he had time to bring Kia in from outside and swap her out for the doll. Does that mean she was already in that trunk you guys saw by the time it was sent to the mansion? And where the hell was it even sent from in the first place? I can't say for sure, but I've heard some mutterings about it being acquired through a Remiferian back channel. Supposedly, it was brought to the mansion on the last day of the festival, the day of the auction. And Ravache insists that the shipping company had dropped it off turned out to be fake.
そんなバカな。
Well, that's good, because that is FF6 is a good game. And honestly, that soundtrack grew on me. Like, the revamped version of the soundtrack grew on me immensely. What? That
つま
can't
り
be.
連中は
So they're claiming they've been framed for the whole situation?
ま、そういう
Yep,
ことだな。
that's the long and the short of it.
真偽のほどはわからんが
I don't know whether it's true or not, but it's clear that Ravache is desperately trying to throw out excuses for what
下手を
happened.
したら
After
人身
all,
売買の
if they
容
aren't
疑がかけら
careful,
れて
they
いる
could
わけ
be
だな。
accused of human trafficking. And to be fair, Lloyd, you really should have seen this coming. I did. I was like, oh god, how the hell is Ravache gonna respond to this? The paper silliness. Paper silliness? My memory apparently sucks worse than I thought, because I don't actually remember that. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, now I remember. Weapons trafficking, money laundering, and an illegal auction that deals in stolen goods. Even guys bad enough to commit crimes like that without batting an eye don't want to get anywhere near human trafficking. That goes without saying. Human trafficking falls under one of the highest classes of offense. There's no chance anyone accused of it will get off lightly. Not even the CPD would stay silent about it, and if the guild caught whiff of it, they'd bring an army of A-ranked bracers to wipe you off the map. Yeah, because that falls under their MO. Their big MO is protect the innocent, protect the civilians. Human trafficking? Yeah. That goes without saying. I would argue all that other crap kind of hurts the public too, but I'm gonna go grab a drink. I will be right back. So used to having not having cans that I forgot I had cans of Pepsi, and that I had Pepsi at all. Oh, for that matter. Righty. But yeah, no. If the bracers got whiff of that, oh fuck, you'd be screwed. They've got their honor as the supporting gauntlet to uphold, after all. Well, most of them wouldn't be doing it because of the reputation of the guild. They'd be doing that because, fuck you, would be their reaction to that. Just on a moral, like most bracers that we've encountered, even just now, and ones we will encounter in the future, would take one look at that and go, yeah, our moral compass says is end your miserable existence. Ravache couldn't risk that large a scandal, let alone Speaker Hartman. I understand what they're saying, but to be honest, I'm not fully convinced yet. I mean, to be fair, you don't have, future knowledge like I do, Lloyd, so that makes perfect sense. Yeah, and that brings us to the truce. They claim that your undercover investigation was a cut and dry case of trespassing, but it sounds like they're willing to look past it. They intend to leave everything to us, even custody of the girl who just happened to be in that trunk. In exchange, we gotta accept whatever they say as the truth, and not get the guild involved in all this either. Does that about sum it up? Sheesh, they must really be desperate. To be fair, this is the best fucking outcome we could have hoped for, Randy. Like, seriously, like, this... I hate to say this, but this was the best you could have hoped for. Or them just being like, it wasn't an official operation by the police, we didn't know about the girl, can we just sweep this under the rug? That's That is literally the only good outcome of this whole thing. I hate to say that.
キーアのことを考えると曖昧にはしたくはないですけど
Since this involves Kia, I'd rather not leave things
あの子はこれ
unsettled.
以上
But if the Mafia is saying they're not going to try and take her back, we might have no choice but to let things be. No shit. Like I just said, Lloyd. Wait, this is literally the best as you could have possibly have hoped for. Realistically speaking. If this was a badly written series, this would have curb stomped Ravache into the ground. But because this is a well-written series, this is the best you can hope for. Yeah, I feel the same way. Right now, our main concern is that we have no clue where she came from. Right. The fact that she can't remember anything besides her name doesn't make it any easier. Still, you gotta admit that she's the brightest, friendliest little rascal you've ever met. Yeah, and she's also one that is fazed by, like, nothing. She was literally being in like, mortal danger that ever from the moment she popped out of that trunk. And she just was, like, all chipper. She was like, even when the boat left without us, it was like, oh, boat go bye-bye. And that was on top of the buffing that she did. She's gotten pretty attached to us over the past week, hasn't she? She sure has.
サイトはもちろん
That includes you and Zeit too, of course. I suppose. I'm used to kids keeping their distance from me on account of all the cigarette smoke. Doesn't seem like it bothers her much at all, though. Mademoiselle and Teotad are already obsessed with the little tyke, too. Pretty sure I saw him hauling in a mountain of clothes for her to try on earlier. Yeah, I mean, that's what we saw of them, so that makes perfect sense. I'm glad we had those two to help with that. I know I'd have no idea what clothes to pick out for a little girl. Well, yeah, I'd be at a loss too.
それにしても本当にどこの
I still can't help but wonder though, whose child is this? Ah, I found you! Lloyd, look!
うわちょっとキア
What? Kia? Ellie and Tio picked out a bunch of clothes for me. They're all super cute, but these are my most favorite of all. What do you think?
いや
Well, it's kind of hard for me to see with you hugging me like this. Oh, I guess so. Okay, that actually does look good. Okay, how about now?
へえ
Wow, they did good. Would you look at that? You even got Sergey to compliment. Nice. I like that. So, you like it? Yeah, they're super cute.
すごくキアに似合ってるぞ
That outfit really suits you. Really? Hey, Randy, Mr. Chief. Do you think I'm cute too? Yep, cutest girl in all of Crossbell.
悪くない。
Doesn't look too shabby, kid. Looks like someone couldn't wait to make her big debut.
まだいろいろと着て欲しかったんです
We
けど
wanted her to try on the rest of the outfits, but she ran off. Ellie Tio, guess what? Lloyd and the others said I'm cute.
よかっ
That's
たわね
wonderful.
まあロイドさんなら
I imagine Lloyd would tell Kia she looked cute no matter what outfit she wore.
そんなことは
Hey, that's
まあ
probably
ある
true,
かもしれな
actually.
いけど
Unless you picked something really freaking awful looking, but no, this is good. This is actually legit good.
親バカ丸出し
Would
だ
you look
な
at that? Lloyd's already a dear, doting father. I don't know if I'd go that far, but okay. Sure, Randy. Hard to believe it's only been a week
キー
since
ボーが来てまだ一週
Kido
間しか
arrived.
なんだか信じ
So much has gone on, I can hardly believe it myself.
そういえば
Oh, that
警察
reminds
本
me.
部からの連絡
What did you end up
結
hearing
局どう
from
だったんですか
headquarters, Chief?
なんでも
You
ルパーチェ
mentioned
の
something
方
about
から
Ravache
信号あったと
proposing a
か
truce?
ああ、それなんだが、
Yeah, let's
ラ
see
ンチの
here.
時にでも
Don't worry, I can explain everything while we have lunch.
なるほど
That way, you know, Sergei doesn't have to repeat himself. Which is good, because I don't like making people repeat themselves. Or to get mad at people that don't deserve it, like I was doing yesterday morning. Ugh. I don't want to get into that. Yeah, let's just say I was in a bad mood yesterday, and whew, Steve helped me out with that, and I am very grateful. It's actually one of the reasons why I'm not in a really grouchy mood today. So that's it.
一応マフィアの信号
Well,
が
at least we don't have to worry about the Mafia for now.
根本的な
However,
問題
that
は
leaves
起こ
us
ったままですか
with another issue we need to resolve.
完全にこっちに
Yeah,
丸投げ
they
された
pretty much
形になったな。
Threw everything at us and washed their hands of it.
とにかく肝心なのは
Right now, we should focus on figuring out where she's from and helping her regain her memories.
なき
Hey, Kia, do you really not remember anything? Anything at all?
うーん
Nope,
全然
don't think so.
ロイドが口を
I do remember seeing your funny face when you found me, though. Your eyes and mouth were wide open.
ガック
Well, yeah, because it was a kid in a trunk. Like, that was freaking weird.
それは1週間前
Wait, are you talking about when we first met?
だってその
Yeah,
時のこと
I don't really remember anything before that.
そっか
Ah, that's okay. Not much we can do if she doesn't remember, Lloyd.
各方面の問い合わせはどうなって
Chief,
い
you
るんですか
mentioned you were going to ask around about her, correct? Did you find anything out?
それは
Ah, about that. I spoke with the people at the train station, airport, even the city gates, but no one saw our mystery girl enter the city. This might end up being tougher to figure out than we
そ
thought.
うですか
That's a shame.
どうしたのロイド
What's wrong, Lloyd? Does your tummy hurt or something? No, I'm okay.
課長
Chief, I was thinking, and I have a request. Would you mind if we brought Kia into the city with us later this afternoon?
何か心当たりが
Do you have any potential leads? Sort of. I was actually thinking of asking the Bracer Guild for a bit of help. Excuse me?
本気ですか
Why them, of all people? What's a Bracer?
なるほど。
Clever. The guild has branches spanning the entire continent. Tapping into their info network could be the quickest way to get any news about a missing kid.
え
That's right. I think if there was ever a time to turn to them, it'd be
ダ
now.
メでしょうか
Good on you, Lloyd. Holy crap. In fact, you know what? This move right here, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This move right here warrants, actually warrants two things. The first is a mention in my notebook. Well, two things. And Now. Oh, right, I didn't restore the session yet. Whoops. Because I had to restart my computer. Alright, let's throw that to the intermission. And let's give Lloyd a second plus. Now that's more of what I want to see. I want to see the game start to get some positives. Second positive for Lloyd, because yes. All of the yes has with that. I know it's a pretty simple solution, but yeah. Admittedly, again, I'm trying not to be too harsh because I have all of this excess knowledge. Because, you know, it's possible you wouldn't know that, but yeah. The fact that he came up with that idea is good. Is that alright? Why not? It's not like the CPD and the guild are enemies, per se. It's just that most of the force has a petty grudge against them over how popular they are. A case is a case, and if you ask them to collaborate, I doubt they'd refuse. That's what I'm thinking too. We're already pals with Estelle and Joshua, so this might just work. We could certainly use the assistance. But Lloyd, you're not intending to head out with Kia on your own, are you? Actually, I was, yeah. It'd probably be overkill if we all went, so I thought I could go with her. Unacceptable. She's already extremely attached to you, and now you want to keep her all to yourself? What? It's not fair at all, Lloyd. Okay, at least this is just... the girls really like Kia, too. At least it better fucking be, because I swear to God, Ellie, if you started fucking pulling pedophile jokes, I am fucking done. And I am literally taking your fucking positive away. Don't you think we should all have equal opportunities to bond with her? What are you guys talking about? That's right. That right there is pure jealousy, my friend. Just think about the last few days. Whenever it's time to sleep, Kiddo always cuddles up with you in your room. It's not like I ask her to. She always crawls into my bed after I fall asleep. Listen, Kia, you have to be a good girl and sleep in your own room, okay? But when I'm next to you, it makes it a lot easier to fall asleep. If it's annoying, I guess I can stop. No, I wouldn't call it annoying. Don't be so cold, Lloyd. She's probably still anxious from everything that happened to her. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Pick one! All she wants is the security of sleeping next to someone. What do you want from me? Well, why don't you let her stick with you for now, kid? As for going out into the city, we should take at least one other person with you. Sure, Ravache's called a truce for the time being, but it'll be best to stay on your toes. Understood. We'll be careful. Intermission. Kia. I mean, what else were they going to call it? Okay, so this choice basically affects bonding points. points, which are invisible in this game because they haven't come up with the idea to display that yet. If you're going for according to the guide I have, if you're wanting all 3 of the final bonding events in one playthrough, then what you need to do is you basically need to select one person for the prologue stuff of when you split up and you first team up with Wazi. Then for infiltrating the Schwarzai auction, you need to select the second person, and then the third person gets selected here. So, but of course, for the actual no really stream version, we're gonna go with Ellie. Well, there you go. The Bracer Guild is over on East Street. Do you think we should avoid any detours during our trip? Well, there's a chance seeing the city could help jog Kia's memories. As long as we're careful, it should be alright. Need to stop by some other places besides the guild. Oh, I didn't even think of that. So, Kia, shall we be off? Yep. Where are we going again? It's called the Bracer Guild. Have you heard of it before? Bracer. Are the people there kind of like superheroes? Yeah. In FF6, yeah, that is funny. Oh, so you do know it? Maybe she still remembers some things about that are common knowledge. Yes, it seems so. I don't know why we have to go there, but if I'm with you two, I'd go anywhere. My heart. Oh, how is she this cute? Come on, let's go! I shouldn't have talked over that. Oh, well. Okay, well, you know what? Let's make a stop by Gironde. See if there's new stuff for us. There is not. Okay, well, that's disappointing. How are we doing course-wise? Okay. I could probably... So you got 4 more, Ellie's got 2 more. I guess I could try upgrading Lloyd a bit. Wow, there's so many people. Hey Lloyd, are all of these people your friends? No, I'm afraid not. There'd be too many friends for me to keep track of. Besides, this is nothing compared to how it was during the anniversary special. The anniversary festival. If this many people is enough to surprise her, does that mean she's not from Crossbell City after all? What's that big metal box? X, all it does is move and go vroom vroom. That's a car, Kia. Is that the first time you've seen one? I think so, but I'm not sure. Wow, so that's called a car? Hey Lloyd, do you guys have one too? No. Sadly, we don't. Okay. I just thought it would be a lot of fun if we could ride in one together. Me too. I really envy the First Division now. But I suppose we can discard the possibility of her being Crossbellian now. Yeah, anyone living in Crossbell these days would see them all the time. Again, it's not like the concept of cars is completely alien to her.
どういうことなんだろう
But what does that mean?
どうしたのロイド
What's wrong, Lloyd?
遊撃士の
Aren't we going to say hello to the Braces people?
なあ
Braces people! I shouldn't laugh at that. But for some reason, I found that funny. Oh, the Bracers? That's right.
東通りに出ましょ
Shall we head to East Street then? We'll eventually get to East Street. Actually, that's a good question. No, of course. Okay, they both have HP 2. Is there anything I could try for a 2 on? Maybe EP Cut. I can do an EP Cut too! Yeah, let's do it. Alright, Lloyd. I can do 1 slot. Or 2 if I go down here. Yeah, let's upgrade these slots for you then. There, whoops. Ah. There we go. Now he's got a bit of EP. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess I should check for any hidden quests. This one here. Because I know there's quests in here. Side quest hidden. Okay. Treat for the mayor. And there's another one. Okay, so these all have to be done before that, or should be done before that. Okay. I think we'll start with... Kind of missed the music changing by district. Let's start with this, actually. $500 mirror and a U material. And, wow, you're really... Good to see you, everyone. Wow, you're really pretty, miss. Miss... what did Randy say again? Oh yeah, you're a total knockout. Oh, you really think so? I'm flattered. You're just as adorable as the rumors say you are. Yeah, she's great. At any rate, we've come to an informal settlement with Ravache regarding the situation. That doesn't mean you can rest easy, though. Watch each other's backs out there, okay? Stay safe. Yeah, got it. We'll be sure to take extra care. By the way, a monster in need of extermination appeared in Geofront's A2 sector today. I haven't been able to send the info on it yet, as our terminal is under maintenance. We've heard that this monster is fairly dangerous, so please be sure to exercise caution. Okay. Well, in that case... They don't even question bringing Kia down here. I mean, granted, you know, he's got those buffs, so... I did enter A sector, right? Yes. Room with the Orbment Station. Okay. And then... East... East, north, down the elevator, and south. And it should be in here. Yep. Let's do it. I don't have Tio, so we'll have to battle scope it. Looks like water is what I should use. No, fire. Water or fire. Basically, I should be using anything. Wind was actually decent too. Oh, and she even says who she's using it on. Okay, that's actually a nice touch. I like that. Kia's starting to weasel her way into a frickin' positive. Positive is what she's doing. $1,619. Dang. You know what? At the very least, I'm actually going to pencil in a potential positive, gameplay positive for Kia. Because if she actually stays with us as an active party member past the intermission chapter, she's getting a positive. Like, no, that's not even a frickin' question. That's not a question. That's not a question or a joke. Oh, that is just straight up fact. Heck, she is getting a positive. Because holy shiznit. Like, seriously, her entire thing is just this. Here, I'm gonna throw support at you. Oh, it's so good. Oh, and notice I didn't have to use a single S-craft on that fight, by the way. And yeah, the attacks were causing stat debuffs, but those stat debuffs didn't even come into play at all. Gee, it's almost as if they designed this section properly. And admittedly, I will say it makes perfect sense that they don't want you, doing that. There's another hidden quest, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. I know it doesn't matter at this point, but... yeah. Here we go. You're here, Ellie. Ah, good to see you too, Lloyd. Great. Hello, Grandfather. I'm sorry that I haven't had the time to contact you lately. And I wanted to thank you for helping us out with that incident. Your getting involved really saved us. I don't know how we can repay you. Oh, don't worry about that. It was no problem at all, really. All I did was demand a detailed explanation from any Diet member involved with the auction. That's not true, Grandfather. It's because of what you did that you were able to put a stop to the Speaker's actions. At any rate, you have our gratitude, sir. I don't think that's necessary. After all, it's the least I could do for you after you saved my life. If anything, I should be thanking you. Putting that aside for the moment, is this the young lady I've been hearing all about? Yes, her name's Kia. Nice to meet you, Gramps. Your face looks cool. It's filled with white hair. Okay. Okay, that's... I mean, okay. I will admit, I actually do like Mayor McDowell's character design. And that beard is pretty cool. Cool, you say? What an amusing young lady. She's bright and cheery, yet she has a mysterious charm to her. Are you looking into her identity? I heard about the memory loss. Yes, for the time being. We also intend to request the Bracer Guild's aid in the investigation. Sounds like you're exploring multiple avenues. Hopefully, your extended search leads to good results. Feel free to consult with me if you run into any trouble. My door is always open to all of you. I may be a doddering old mayor who's bound to countless obligations, excuse me. But I will not overlook this matter, nor will I overlook the fools that intended on bringing harm to an innocent child. Grandfather, thank you for your kind words, sir. We can always use the encouragement. You really are super cool, Gramps. May I have a moment of your time, Mayor McDowell? What's he doing here? Speaker Hartman. Do you need something, Hartman? As you can see, I'm busy with guests. My most sincere apologies. I have some pressing concerns to discuss with you. I'd like to re-examine the Imperial Government's proposal. I'd like you to re-examine the Imperial Government's proposal. If it's got Osborne's name on it. Ooh. Tread carefully with that. We already spoke of this. I understand your point, but I'd like you to consider my position. Or do you intend to take advantage of the situation to conspire with Campbell and his men? Perish the thought. I have no intention with siding with the Republican faction. Nor do I intend to with the Imperial faction, which is exactly what your re-examining the proposal thing is all it would do. Fine then, let's see you demonstrate that balanced approach of yours. Ruining my humble party has been a detriment for the entire state. I'd love to hear your plan to reverse the damages. It seems I do need to have another discussion with you after all. I'm sorry everyone, I know you came all the way out here to visit me, but I have important matters to discuss with Speaker Hartman. Oh no, it's alright, there's no need to apologize. We'll see you again, Grandfather. See you again, Gramps. The mayor is stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh? Right. It's a scene. It's a scene I've seen countless times over. It's reprehensible. How can the man responsible for hosting the Schwarze auction be so shameless? It's a testament to his confidence so that the entire situation won't end up affecting him. He's even more brutal than the Mafia in some ways. Hey, Lloyd? Hey, Mr. Gramps isn't just cool, he's really strong too, huh? Strong? What makes you say that? Well, that snobby old guy. He brought all his friends, right? Didn't he bring them because he thought he'd lose if he faced Gramps alone? When you put it that way. Yes, I think I see what you mean. The Speaker's henchmen seem to be influential members of the Imperial faction. Maybe rookies like us don't need to worry that someone as experienced as the mayor, after all. I still wish we could find a way to help him, though. Oh. Ah, you're back. So, what happened to the mayor's office? Well... Are you referring to... It's just, I saw Speaker Hartman storm into the mayor's office with all his cronies. I've seen it happen plenty of times, but for some reason this time seemed a bit more serious. Oh, that? Honestly, I'm just as worried as you, but he's my grandfather, so I know he'll be fine. I see. It's an unfortunate situation, but employees of City Hall are sadly powerless at times like these. I wish there was something we could offer the mayor as a token of our appreciation. Honestly, we feel the same way. Yeah, why don't we give Gramps something nice? How about we treat him to something tasty that he likes? Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Okay, that's... Huh. I'm sure he would love to indulge in his favorite food. What a great idea. Sorry for putting this on you, and it's fine if you don't have time, but would you be willing to go out and buy the mayor's favorite drink? You should be able to purchase it under the juice stall near the fountain. Yeah, no problem. A task that simple isn't a bother to us. On that note, do you happen to know what the drink in question is? I'm not entirely sure, but I heard it's not on the menu. I believe they sell a few secret items. The clerk should have no problems helping you out with it. Sounds like a plan, and we'll go to the juice stall near the fountain and see what we can do. Yay, let's go! Started a treat for the mayor, which is already gearing itself towards a story positive. Huh? That's strange. Wasn't the juice stall around here before? I could have sworn it was by the fountain. Yes, you're definitely not imagining it. Do you think they relocated? Aw, does that mean we can't bring Gramps a drink? No, I don't think they would have moved it outside the city. Let's go have ourselves a look around the city for it. We're sure to find it sooner or later. Okay. Welcome! Come for a refreshing drink? Look, it's the juice lady! You're usually set up around the fountain in the administrative district, right? Well, yes, but I like to switch things up every now and then. Nothing beats a little change of scenery, with the exception of paying customers. Customers, of course. What would you like? Actually, explain. I see, you're here on behalf of the mayor. In that case, give me a minute to whip up his favorite. Here you go. What is this? I do know that my grandfather loves bitter flavors, but this is a bit much. This particular shake is great for relieving fatigue, but it's way too bitter for most people, so we took it off the menu. It's a secret menu item now. You know, I made extra. Would you like to give it a taste? Well, Politely, we can either politely decline or accept and be like, Adios, protect me. You know what? This will probably grant us the recipe, so I'll say yeah. Okay, just a sip though. Ugh, I guess it won't hurt to try it. And I am curious as to why Grandfather enjoys it as much as he does. A liquid bitter as death slowly crawled down their throats. Everyone's pain is restored. Let's put it here. I'll be honest, I've been kind of somewhat thinking about it. Gameplay story integration. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Good gameplay story integration. And more than likely, this quest is probably gonna get a plus to story because this is awesome. Wow. I've never felt this refreshed before, but that taste, though. This intense bitterness must be an acquired taste. I know, right? Ooh, I want to try it too. Wait, stop! Don't do it, Kia! Ah, so good. Did she just finish it off? She made it look like it was nothing. Huh? Why? It's a little bitter, but it's still really good. Well, as long as you like it, there's nothing to worry about. Wow. Oh my god! Anyway, thanks for everything. I'm sure the mayor will be happy too. Oh, and we'll pay you for our sample. How much do we owe you? Oh, don't worry, it's on the house today. The mayor is a regular here, and I'm so thankful for his continued patronage, after all. Give him this shake as a token of my gratitude, okay? You sure? Alright then, thank you. We'll make sure to pass along the kind words, too. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, I gotta do it. I gotta give this thing a plus to story because, yeah, no. So if you're paying, I'm giving this side quest 2 positives. Which means if you're paying attention, this literally added 4 positives to this quest alone has added 4 positives to our total already. Oh my god, this is just great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I said this game needed to start picking up the pace on its good points, and holy crap. It's almost as if the game heard me. Jesus. Excuse us. For crying out loud, what a stubborn old man. How dare he refuse the proposal of the glorious speaker that our glorious speaker went to great lengths to write up. Well, no matter. We've succeeded in proving our point. We'll prepare the usual to deal with Campbell and his men. And our real problem right now is Ravache, those incompetent fools. My thoughts exactly, sir. I think a friendly reminder of how your efforts alone brought them fame and success is in order. Indeed. I think I'll refrain from meeting with Marconi for a while, see how he likes dealing with things on his own. More importantly, we need to hold a meeting later tonight. Inform all members of the Imperial faction. I will have every single one of them in attendance. It's right away, sir. We'll issue an emergency meeting. Phew, they're finally out of the mayor's hair. Let's take this chance to give Grandfather his drink. Pardon us, sir. We've been barging into your office more often these days. Oh, it's good to see you again. My apologies for earlier. No need to apologize, sir. We understand you have a lot to deal with. Is everything alright, Grandfather? I'm fine, thank you. Fending off that degree of persistence from them has almost become part of my daily routine by now. By the way, is something the matter? Have you come back to retrieve something you've forgotten? No, sir, actually. Hey, Kia, go ahead and give it to him. Okay. Oh, why, if it isn't my favorite drink. Did you go out of your way to purchase this for me? Yep, we got it just for you. You look like you've been working really hard, Gramps. Oh my. Yeah, the receptionist suggested we order this for you. The clerk that runs the juice stall was nice enough to give it to us for free, too. Is that so? So this is a special gift from all of you to this old man, Thank you, Lloyd and Nellie. And I can't forget dear little Kia, too. I feel completely rejuvenated now, thanks to you. I'll be able to work hard through the afternoon. Don't use this as an excuse to overwork yourself, Grandfather. Oh, that reminds me. I have something to give you in return for the pleasant treat. Take this medicinal herb I received from a friend in the Republic. I've heard it's quite valuable. It's just a small token of my appreciation. Zerum powder. That is a pretty damn useful item to gain. There's no way we could possibly ever accept this. Nonsense. I have no use for it. It makes perfect sense for you to take it. You're constantly putting yourselves in the face of danger. Please, I insist. Alright, thank you, sir. We'll gladly accept it, Grandfather. Thank you, Gramps. Oh, that is such a good quest. That was good. Oh, I needed this. Holy shit. This week is off to a fantastic start. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting, you can't fast travel inside of buildings, which is bull. Ugh, that is gonna feel like a breath of fresh air when we get to, the Cold Steels, I'll tell you what. Is this the right one, or is this the Fisherman's Guild? Nope, this is the right one. Perfect.
失礼します。
Hello?
あ
Oh? Hey, Mikkel.
らまあ。
Oh, my. I was wondering who it could be, if it isn't the SSS. It's simply marvelous to see you all. Welcome to the Racer Guild.
こんにちは、ミシェルさん。
Good afternoon, Mikkel.
突然
We apologize for dropping in so suddenly. I admit, it is a bit of a surprise seeing you show up here. Then again, Crossbell's just full of surprises these days. But is it okay for you to be out and about like this? A little birdie told me you got into some real hot water with Roache.
そちらにも伝わっていましたか。
I should have figured you'd already have heard about it. Let's just say that the mess has been settled. For now.
ねえロイド
Hey, Lloyd. Why is this old man talking like that? He kinda sounds like a lady. Kia.
すみません。
Sorry about that, Mikkel. Hell, she's still just a kid. Oh, it's quite alright. Maybe I can explain to a dear little kitten. You see, sweetie, everyone has their own style, their own moxie, their own pizzazz. As for me, little one, I've found that this style suits me best. Just as that outfit suits you, simply adorable. Tell me, does that make sense?
おー
I think so. Thanks, Mr. Old Man.
いやもうおじさんだから
Besides, I like how you talk. It's cute and nice and super, pizzazzy.
あら、見どころあるじゃん。
Oh, I like you. I admit I do too. Kia is... Okay, yeah. This is the fastest the character has gotten a positive and has codified their positive, but... Plus Takia. God damn it. This intermission chapter, my god. Oh my god.
それはともか
But maybe you could stop calling me an old
く
man.
ミシェル
I'd much rather you just call me Mikhail.
ミシェル
Mikhail? Michelle? What a good little girl.
あなたたちの
A friend of yours, I presume?
はい
Well, about
こ
that.
の子について
We actually wanted to consult with the guild about her. Oh? Really now?
あれお客さん
Are those requests I hear? The Bracer Guild is ready. Any... Oh. To help?
君たち
Huh? The special sports
い
section?
やエステル
Oh, hey there,
ロシア
Stell, Joshua. Thanks for your help last week.
珍しいね
No problem. But this is rare. You guys hardly ever visit the guild.
ひょっとして
Ooh, don't tell me. You came here to hang out with us, right?
あれ
Hold on a gosh darn second. Who's the kid? Oh my goodness! Who is this sweet bundle of utter cuteness? Of course Estelle's gonna react like that. Cuteness, her one weakness.
どうしたのロイド君たちの知り合い
And why is she here? Do you know her? Can I keep her?
な
Well, her name's Kia, and no, you can't keep
あ
her.
髪がぴょんぴょんして
I like that your hair keeps jumping up and down, miss. It looks
もし
fun.
かして遊撃士
Are
の
you one of
人
those bracer people? Yep, I'm Estelle. Oh, and this here is Joshua.
そっかキーヤちゃんっていう
So your name's Kia, huh? Nice to meet you. Thanks, Estelle. And they're already best friends. Well, to be fair, Estelle is like a magnet for cute, so yeah.
エステルは子供
I'm
に
not
好かれやすいタ
shocked.
イプだけど
Most kids we meet seem to love
それ
Estelle.
にしても
But even so, this girl seems especially friendly.
それは
She's definitely the most friendly little girl I've ever
そ
met.
れで
So, back on topic. You wanted to consult with us about something, right? Maybe we should all head upstairs and have ourselves a nice little chat.
No.
Right, that'd be great, as long as it's not a hassle for you.
そういう
Oh, is that what you came for?
何か事情があ
I
る
guess there must be something going on that we're not aware of.
そんなこ
I
と
had no
この
idea.
一週間
I definitely felt a nervous energy coursing through the city's back alleys this past week. But who knew that was the reason? Goodness gracious, I can hardly believe it.
警察としては
The CPD has decided to accept Ravache's statement for the time
で
being.
きればギルドの
So we'd appreciate it if the guild could take that into consideration as well.
まあ仕方ないわね
Well, unfortunately, I suppose since we're not involved in this case, our hands are tied.
それにしても
Even so, taking matters into your own hands and investigating the Schwarze auction undercover?
やるじゃない
Bravo! Who knew you guys had it in you?
そうです
Really? Thanks, I guess.
私たちだって
We struggled to figure out whether or not the whole auction was even real. And you're telling me Ren of all people just up and gave you an invite? That little rascal! Why couldn't she have given it to us?
まあそれは仕方ない
Well, we can't really help
僕た
that.
ちにはまだ
You know as well as I do, she wouldn't have reached out to us just yet. Well, yeah, but
結果的に
I'm sorry if we stepped on any toes. I promise that wasn't our intention. We should have contacted you at the very least. Oh no, it's okay. It's not that I'm worried what I'm worried about. It seems like you guys handled things well, I'm just worried about Ren is all. But I agree about Kia. She's a real mystery girl, that's for sure. Yes. Huh? I'm a mystery? I'm a mystery?
さすがに
Now, Lloyd, I assume you want me to look into her family?
遊撃士協会の
Using our
情報
guild's connections, that
はい
is. Yes, if possible. That's the reason we came.
その
How much do you normally charge for something like this?
あー必要ないわ
Not another word.
こういった案件に
When it comes to cases like this, it's on the
やら
house.
早速各地の市民
I'll contact the other branches right away and see what we can dig up.
ありがとう
Thank you very much. they accepted so quickly. I certainly wasn't expecting that.
まあこの手の話については
Hey, when duty calls, you gotta answer lickety split. That's my motto, anyway. That's my motto, anyway. The guild has plenty of funds set aside to cover cases like this, so there's really no need to worry about the fee.
なるほど
That's
ま
reassuring.
さに民間人を助
The
けることの
bracers
せいだ
really
なん
have their
ですね
priorities set when it comes to helping the civilians. It'll be some time before I hear anything back, though. You can probably expect an answer from us in a week or so.
十分です
That's perfectly okay. I'm just glad we were able to help us out.
そうだ
Oh, right. If you want, we could totally look after Kia for you.
一応基金から
Then we can use those same funds to cover her living expenses, too.
えそうだね
What? Ah, good idea. Besides, wouldn't she be safer under the guild's
いざと
protection?
なれば
If things get dicey, we can always arrange for her to take shelter outside of Crossbell.
でもそれ
But
は
that would mean... And what's wrong, Lloyd?
お腹痛くなっちゃ
Does
っ
your
た
tummy hurt?
いや
No, I'm fine. You two are right. Besides, it's possible that Kia came from somewhere other than Crossbell anyway, and putting her safety above all else. Wait, Huh?
ねキーヤちゃん
Hey, I'm Kia. Would you be okay with living with us for a while?
エステルたちと
With you two?
それじゃエステル
Oh, I get it. You want me to come live at your house. Not exactly, because their house is like all the way over to Burl. Yep. Oh yeah, typical Estelle, and that's why everybody loves her.
キーヤちゃんがこっちに引っ
I was actually wondering if you wanted to move in
ロイド
here.
たちも一緒に
With Lloyd and everyone too? No, sorry, that would be sort of complicated.
そんなに
But they aren't
は
far away. If you ever want to see them, I could totally walk you over.
絶対に嫌だ
Nope, don't wanna.
ガ
Ouch! Denied! Oh, so sorry, Estelle. Ouch! Oh,
キーヤ
Kia,
ーンだってロイドたちと
I don't want to leave that place. Lloyd is there. And Ellie and Tio and Randy and Zite and Mr. Chief too. So I'm not going to leave. Never ever. Kia. Wow. Well. Yeah. I mean, that just like that refusal just smacked Stella in the face. Like just ooh, that hurt. Like, whoa. Oh, I guess that's fine too. Looks like you've been rejected. Oh my, I never thought I'd see the day. Most children would jump at the chance. I hope your feelings aren't too hurt, dear. No, I'm fine. My heart hasn't been shattered into a million pieces at all. And once again, you suck at lying, Estelle. I got AFK for a bio break. I'll be right back. Yeah, I agree with that, Neko. She is absolutely still the Hildy Estelle we love. Holy crap, this is awesome. Oh, please, Cold Steel have some freaking Tita and Kia interaction. Action. That would just make my day. Hey, holy crap. Which is funny because I actually did spoil one thing. And I can honestly say that there's one negative I would have given Cold Steel 4 if it had pulled it. And I ended up, but YouTube recommends ended up spoiling for me that no, it's not going to get that negative. But I don't want to spoil future stuff, so I'm just going to leave it at that. That there's a negative that Cold Steel 4 avoids. Okay, maybe a couple hundred pieces. Okay. I was not prepared for that line. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Sorry, this whole chapter has just been gold so far. Holy crap! Actually, I would argue it goes past gold and goes straight to platinum. Jesus. I'm sorry, Estelle. It's not like I hate you or anything. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Kia, you are really gonna force me to go back to my keyboard, aren't you? You know what? Screw it. Second Kia positive, third Kia positive. Jesus, this is the kind of stuff I was expecting to have happen. It took a bit, but here we are. But if I don't want to, I don't want to. No, you're right. I was being insensitive. I can tell just how much she loves you guys, even if it does make me super jealous. To be honest, I'm not really sure why she's so attached to us. It's possible we just remind her of someone. But given that she can't remember anything about herself, it's not much of a clue. Oh, about that, I just thought of something. Perhaps you could go further than just having Mikhail look into her identity. Maybe you should consult with somebody who's an expert on amnesia. Wait, why? An expert? Well, assuming her amnesia is related to something emotional or mental, then you should be able to find someone who can help you with that at the church. Oh, huh. That's actually a great idea. Church? What church? The Septium Church, dear. Modern medicine might have found its footing in Crossbell, but when it comes to matters of the soul, the good men and women in the church may be your best option. For sure. The Brazier Guild gets help from them all the time. Seriously? It's true. Someone from the church helped me through some real rough spots in the past. That's putting it lightly there, Lloyd, considering he literally removed the thing that would make you the puppet of an evil asshat. Of course, I can't say if someone of his level works at the cathedral, but I think it may still be worth a shot.
分かった。
Got it. We'll definitely check with them. Thanks for the advice, guys.
なあキア。
Hey,
この後
Kia. I want to head over to the church as soon as we're done here.
いいかな。
It's on the outskirts of the city, though. Is that okay? Yep, no biggie.
教会って
Churches are where you go to pray to the goddess, right?
それじゃ
Sounds like fun. Let's go. Praying to the goddess is fun. What?
ほんと元気な。
My, what an energetic little kitten. Oh, right. Keep forgetting that. Whoops. Yeah. Main's Mountain Path. There we go. This way. Wowie!
大きな建物
This place is so tall and pointy. Is this the church?
さあ
Sure is. This is Crossbill Cathedral. I'm sure you've probably been someplace like they get to pray before.
普通の町にある礼拝
I don't think your average town's chapel is quite as large as this
キア
one.
ちゃんの記憶を取り
So
戻すきっかけには
so the
ならなさ
sight
そ
of
う
it might not be enough to help her remember
み
anything.
たいだな。
That's a good
まあいい
point.
や
Oops.
まずは
Anyway,
知り合いの人に
now
相
that
談
we're
してみる
here, I want to talk with someone I know.
お世話になった
It's one of the Sunday
日曜学校
school
の先生がいる
instructors
んだけ
that
ど
who used to look after me.
あら
Oh?
それって
Are you referring to Sister
Sister Marble
Marble
先生かしら
by any chance?
そうだ
I am actually, but how did
そ
you?
っか
Oh, of course.
エリーも当
You'd
然
had
ここの
to
日曜学
have
校に行
gone
ってたんだよ
here for Sunday
お
school,
互
huh?
い違う授業
I
だった
suppose you must have had class
会
on
ったことは
different
なかった
days.
けど
That would explain why we never met.
そう
I
ね
suppose so.
私はそ
Also,
の後
I left to study
留学も
abroad
しちゃったり
shortly
しよう
thereafter.
小
I
さな頃
wonder
に
if
会って
we'd
から
if we'd
もう
met
少
as
し時間
kids,
かかるかも
would things be farther along between us by now?
え
Huh?
なんだ
Oh, nothing.
それより
Anyway,
マーブル先生
I
が
think if
間違いないと思うわ
anyone would be able to help us, it would be
早
Sister
速
Marble.
聖堂の中
Let's
に
go
ある
check the Sunday
日
school
曜学校を訪
classroom.
ねて
She
みま
might
しょう
still be there. Oh, if it isn't Lloyd and Ellie. Wait.
こんにちはマーブル先
Good
生
to see you again, in Sister
お
Marble.
忙しいところをすみません
Sorry to drop in on you like this all of a sudden.
いいのですよ
Please, don't think anything of it. I was actually just about to begin my break.
そういえばあなた方
Oh,
は
that's right. You two are
同じ職場
coworkers
の
now.
同僚という
Funny how
話で
things
したね
turn out like this. It makes me happy to see the two of my
とても
former
感慨
students
深い
together
も
like
のがありま
this.
した
そう
Oh,
なの
really? Anyway, is there something I can help you
今
with?
日は礼拝に
Are you here to
そ
worship?
れとも
Or are you here
お墓参り
visiting
で
the
すか
cemetery, perhaps?
そう
Well,
だ
about that.
ねえロイド
Hey, Lloyd, I got a
この人
question.
がシス
Is
ター
this
さん
lady a sister? Whose sister is she?
あら
Oh my, now who is this little one? Our reason for coming here,
この子に
actually.
関することで
There's something in
相談したい
particular
こ
we
とがあ
wanted
り
to
ました
ask you about her.
そうですか。
It sounds like you've been through a lot, you poor dear.
おー
Oh, dearest Adios, please shine thy light on this lost lamb and grant her
そ
happiness.
してこの者たちを出
Furthermore,
会わ
I'm
せた導
thankful
き
thou
に
hast
感
guided
謝い
her
たし
to
ます。
these kind
マーブル
souls.
先生
That means a lot, Sister Marvel.
確かに
Maybe Adios really did guide Kia into our arms. Wow,
と
really?
りあえず
Anyway,
この子の
so
記
you've
憶
come
喪
to
失に
consult
つい
with
て
me
の
about
相
the
談をしに来た
amnesia,
なんでも
correct? If she doesn't remember anything besides her name, it must be pretty serious. Yeah, we'd love any advice you might have.
と
I really did try my best to remember. I even closed my eyes and thought super hard,
全然ダメみ
but
たい
it still didn't work.
そう
You're a good girl, aren't you, Kia?
確かに教会では
Knowledge and techniques involving tapping into one's spirit and mind are indeed handed down in the Septium Church. Among them are treatments for amnesia.
それじゃあ
Then there's hope.
この子の記憶を
So it might be
取り戻せ
possible
るん
to
ですか
restore
確
memories?
実ではありません
Well,
が
I'm not positive that I will be able to restore them in full, but it's certainly worth
時
trying.
間もないことですし
Time is of the essence. I'll get started right away.
もしかして先生
Well,
がやってくれるんです
wait,
か
are you saying you're going to be the one doing it, Sister Marble? Why, yes, I've built up a mastery in quite a few thaumaturgy
心
techniques.
と精神に関する
There is a set of healing techniques practiced by the Septium Church. Thaumaturgy?
教会の聖職者
I
ですか
believe they primarily incorporate prayer and sacraments passed down by the clergy.
本来ならば
There is an
そういう特化した
organization
組
within the
織があるの
church
で
that
すが
specializes in
あいにくフレ
thaumaturgy, スベルには but those
その専門家が
specialists
来ること
rarely
が
come
少
to
ない
Crossbell,
のです
unfortunately.
専門家ですか
And we have met two of them. And we'll be meeting at least one more in Cold Steel 2. Although technically we meet them in Cold Steel 1, but that's beside the point. Oh, I had no
大きい声では
idea.
言えませんが
I'm not really supposed to say this, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes in the higher echelons
そ
of
の
the
組織
church.
は
The experts in thaumaturgy I mentioned are part of the Congregation of the Sacraments, another
こ
branch
の
of the
大聖
church.
堂を任されてい
But
る
Archbishop
ベラルダ大司教
Eralda,
は
the person in charge of the
そ
cathedral
の組
here,
織の活動を
doesn't think too
心
highly
得
of
ておられな
them.
いようなのです
To be fair, I can understand that.
そのためそうした専門家が
For this reason, there aren't many chances for thaumaturgy specialists to visit Crossbow.
なんだかいろいろと
Wow, I never thought the Assembly Church would have their share of internal
空聖
disputes.
省に所属する
The
組織
congregations and the
つまり
sacraments.
聖
Do you
杯
happen to be
司祭ですね
talking about the Grossritter?
エラルダ大司教が
I've heard that
天然症
Archbishop
で有力者であ
Eralda
ることは聞いていま
holds
した
a
が
lot of pull with the congregation of divine worship, but I never knew about this divide.
さすがエリーは
I see you're
そ
well
のあた
versed
り
in
にも詳
knowledge
しい
of the
ですね
Septium Church, Ellie. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. That being said, I've studied the same sort of thaumaturgy they practice. I believe it's worth a try.
わかりました
Alright
よろしくお
then,
願いします
we'll leave it to you, Sister Marble.
どこかに
Or
移動
do
し
you
た方
need
が
to
いい
go
ですか
somewhere else for this? Oh, there's no need for that. Your name is Kia, correct? Do you mind coming a bit closer to me? Okay.
目を閉じてゆっくりと深呼吸をしてみてください
Now, I need you to close your eyes, take slow, deep breaths. Yes. Can you do that for me, little one? Yep. It's perfect, Kia. Keep
そ
it
れ
up.
では
Well then,
エイドスの名において
in the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium. Whoa.
これが法術
So this is thaumaturgy.
空の金曜
Space's golden glow. consciousness's silver glow.
その融合をもって失わ
By
れ
your
しかけの
congruent
ありか
natures, lead this lamb to her lost fragments' true whereabouts.
キア
Kia?
大丈夫
Be
心
calm.
配いりま
There's
せん
no need to
ど
fret.
うですか
How do you
キ
feel,
アさん
Kia?
何か思い出して
Do
き
you
ません
remember
か
anything? I think I remember a big dark place. There's a light above me. It's pretty, but a little scary.
暗くてでっかい場所
Dark
どこの
place?
ことかしら。
Where in the world could that be?
その光景以外に
Anything
思い
else
出した
come
こ
to
とは
mind, Kia?
ご家族のこととか
Perhaps memories of your family or where you used to live. No, I can't remember anything like that.
そうですか
Is that so?
マーブル先生
What is it, Sister Marble?
どうやら砲術では
Unfortunately, this seems to be the best result we'll get from
心理
Tamaturgi.
的なアプローチから
In other
引き出せ
words,
る
this
記
is
憶
as
は
much
ここまで
memory as she'll be able to recover with the psychological approach.
ひょっとしたら何か
It's
神
possible
経
the
系
issue
に
is
関する問題があ
physical
るのかもしれま
and
せん
maybe somewhere in her nervous
神
system.
経系の問題
No way.
どういうことです
But
か
what does that
簡単に
mean?
言うと
I think she might be, there might be some issue with her cranial
何ら
nerves.
かの原因で
It's almost as though
記憶に
something is
関する神経
preventing
の
them
伝達
from
が
working
遮られてしまって
properly in the memory related parts of her
その可
brain.
能性があります
Or
ね
at least, that's as much as I can
そ
surmise.
んな
What?
それって
Her
なんとか
brain?
ならないんです
Is
か
there anything we can do
そう
about
で
it?
すね
Well,
教会に伝わっている
Tamaturgi
法
strictly works within the
心と精
confines of
神に
one's
関す
spirit
ると
and
ひょ
mind.
っとしたらこの問題は
So, if this is indeed an issue with the brain, perhaps modern medicine will be better suited to it. Oh,
近
huh.
代医療ということは
Only one place comes to mind when you say modern medicine. Yes,
西
St.
ウルスラ
Ursula
医科大学
Medical
ですこれま
College.
で近代医療では
Though there's typically been little research done into the field of the spirit here in the mind.
数年前あそこでは神経科という部門が立ち上げられ
There was a
優秀な研究者がいると聞いています
neurology department recently established at St. Ursula, and I hear it's headed by a highly regarded
そちら
researcher.
に相談したら
I'm sure if you speak with them, you'll be able to find a new approach to this issue.
神経科って
Neurology, you said? Hold on, why does that sound so familiar?
ねえロイド
Hey,
相
look,
談に行ってみた
we
方がいい
should
んじゃない
definitely give it a
かしら
try. Let's go see if we can meet with this researcher. Yeah, I
先
agree.
生
Sister
ありがとうご
Marble,
ざいます
I can't thank you
早
enough.
速
We're going to take your advice and head to St. Ursula right away.
そ
Wonderful.
れがいい
I
でし
think
ょう
that's for the
すみま
best.
せん
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help to you.
そんなことな
Oh
いです
no, not at all.
神経科の
Oh,
話を
you've done
教
more
えて
than
もらったし
enough. Besides, without you, we wouldn't know about this neurology
それに
department. On top of that, I think that a bit of info Kia remembered might end up being a valuable clue down the
暗く
line.
てでっかい場所ね
Dark place. Yep, I also remember a little bit of light above me. Oh, and I also remember hearing a big, deep sound. It was kind of pretty, but it's also a little spooky. Is that right?
確かに
Well,
普
it
通の場所
certainly
ではなさ
sounds
そう
like
で
this
す
place
ね
is anything
あ
but
なた方
ordinary.
にエ
May
イ
the
ドスの
goddess
祝
bless
福
you
を
all with luck and good
キー
fortune.
ヤさんに良き
I will
導
be
きがあ
praying
ること
Kia
を
finds her missing
私も
memories. Oh. Next up, St. Ursula
か
Hospital.
なりの寄り道になるけど
It'll be quite a detour, though. Will you be okay, Kia? If you're tired, you can rest a bit.
全然平気
I'm a-okay.
散歩って楽しい
Walking around with you guys is the best. I love it.
大好き
You really are just brimming with energy.
それじゃあ
Shall we head to
今
the
のう
south
ちに行きま
exit
しょう。バ
then?
スに乗れば
If we
それ
take
ほど
the
時間は
bus,
取ら
it
れないでしょ
shouldn't
う
be
し
too long of a trip. Yeah. Okay, that is just adorable. That was just an adorable line read. I'm so tempted to give a voice acting positive. I really am. Okay, so... And the story has been doing good, too. Ew, so I'm actually... so far, so that's good. Hey, someone's coming. Oh, it's you guys. Yo, what's up? Hello, how are you doing? Hello there, you three. Are you headed off somewhere? Sunday school at the Crossville Cathedral is about to begin. Ah, that's not too far away. You'll probably be fine on your own then. That being said, you all must live close to each other to have Sunday school at the same time, right? I'd gotten so caught up in playing with Ryu and Zaid that I accidentally ended up skipping school. Psh, it's not like it's your fault. How could we refuse an invitation to play with the freaking giant wolf? Zaid's the cutest. Wait a second now. I don't think I've ever seen you around before. What's your name, girl? I'm not girl. I'm Kia. Oh, you. Semantics. It's Kia, huh? My name's Henry. Yeah, the energetic one right here is Ryu, and the shy girl over there is Momo. It's nice to meet you, Kia. Nice to meet you too. Oh. Yo, we don't exactly have the time for this right now, do we? If we don't get going, Sister Marble is going to destroy us. Ah, you're right. Sorry, Lloyd. You see, we gotta... I understand. Don't worry. Don't be late now, okay? Hey, wouldn't dream of it. See you later. Goodbye. That's right. Mr. Marble is still teaching Sunday school. Wait, did the residential district in West Street always have classes at the same time? Ellie and I would have known each other for a while now if that were the case. I'm sure the school structure and scheduling has changed from when we were attending. They probably had to adjust the quotas to match Crossbell's rapidly growing population. Huh, I had no idea. I guess that makes sense, though. Hey, Lloyd, are we still going to go to the bus stop? Oh, you're right, I almost forgot. Let's be off, then. But before we do that, there's another hidden side quest. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Hello again. Oh my, hello again to you too, Kia. Did you forget something, Lloyd? No, actually. We happened to pass by the kids earlier, and I think that made us a little curious. Is that so? Well, your timing couldn't be better. We were just about to begin Sunday school class right now. You know, maybe the goddess planned for this to happen. Truth be told, I've been contemplating teaching the children about the CPD for quite a while now. Really now? Indeed. And I was thinking, who better to teach the CPD than the CPD itself? Would you care to be a guest lecturer? Guest lecturer? Me? Please, if you don't mind. Who better to inform the children about how the police operate than a police officer? I'm certain you'll be able to make it easy for the children to understand, too. Oh, how about it? Would you join our lesson as a guest lecturer? Sure. You know what? I'd love to. Oh, really? Thank you, Lloyd. I have no doubt the class will appreciate it. Are you sure about this, Lloyd? Teaching people isn't exactly the easiest thing to do, you know. Don't worry. I know it's not like I agreed to do this without some semblance of a plan. It's just, it's rare to get the opportunity to tell people how the police and justice system really work. Who knows? There could be a future CPD recruit sitting in this very room, just like me and Ellie once were. I see. That way of thinking is very much like you, Lloyd. We might have to put our trip to St. Ursula on hold for now. Are you okay with that, Kia? Uh-huh. I don't really get it, but if you want to do this lesson thingy, Lloyd, maybe I'll cheer you on. Thanks a lot, Kia. If we're in agreement, would you mind stepping outside for a moment? I'll give you a brief outline on how to proceed with the lecture, alright? Of course, Sister Marble. Okay, let's see if I've got everything. First, I'll give a broad, easy-to-understand explanation of what the CPD does, and then I'll move on to the Q&A. That's at least the general plan, right? That should be perfect. I do have one suggestion, though. You do? What's that? Well, it's entirely up to you, but how about you have Kia attend the lesson as well? Kia? That's a wonderful idea, Sister Marble. Whoa, I can go to Lloyd's class too? Yes, of course. After all, it's right about at your age when children get to start going to Sunday school, Kia. Wow, really? In that case, I'll definitely gonna go to Lloyd's class. I want to learn everything about you, Lloyd, and everything else at the SSS, too. Oh, Kia. No backing out now, Lloyd. I doubt she'd let you, anyway. Yeah, you're right about that. Kia, make sure you try to get along with the other kids, okay? Okay. I'll keep an eye on everything from the back of the classroom, okay? Do your best, Mr. Bennings. Talk about unfair. Hey, all I can do is try my best. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to teach these kids about the police. I don't plan to run away. That's the spirit. Now then, shall we begin? Listen up, class. Before we begin today's lesson, there's a new friend I would like to introduce you to. Kia, if you would come forward. Hello, I'm Kia. Nice to meet you, everyone. Nice to meet you. There's the energetic greeting I was expecting. Kia, you may sit in any of the empty seats. I want that one. Hello, what's your name? Hello, I'm Momo. It's nice to meet you. This must be what a mother feels like watching her child go to school. Do your best, Kia. For today's lesson, we have a very special guest with us. Go right ahead. Okay, then. Wow, I was trying not to get my hopes up, but heck yeah. I can't believe it. Hello everyone. I definitely see some familiar faces, but for those who don't know me, my name is Lloyd Bennings. I work as a police officer on active duty at the Crossbell Police Department and Special Support Section. The police? It's real, you know them? The Special Support Section? Wait a minute, you were in the Crossbell Times that one time. Oh, I remember now. I skipped the article, but I saw that teeny tiny photo of you guys. Alright everyone, quiet down. I've been meaning to teach you all about Crossbell's police, so I asked Lloyd here to lead the lesson today. Hey, make sure you pay extra close attention to him, okay? Okay. The floor is yours, Mr. Bennings. Right, just leave it to me, Sister Marble. Crap, I can already feel the butterflies in my stomach. You got this, Lloyd. Kia. Did you bring her along as a cheerleader? Cut it out, Ryu. Ryu, can't you see he's doing his best? Kia, class has started, so I'm going to need you to refrain from outbursts, alright? Oh, boo. I cheered for you and everything. You know, I think I actually feel a little more relieved now. Thanks, Kia. Class ready to start? Alright. Lecture start. General police information. Choose the correct answers and lead the lesson towards a shining success. To start things off, I want to teach you all about the police force. What the police force as a whole actually is. In Crossbell State, there's a certain something that we aren't allowed to establish, despite other countries doing so. To compensate for this certain something, we formed the Crossbell Guardian Force and the Crossbell Police Department where I work. And even though we aren't allowed to have one, this certain something is extremely important to any nation. That's this something being a military. For example, the Urbanian Empire, which is to our west, uses their military to prevent crime and protect the citizens, but in Crossbell, we don't have an active military, so those roles are divided between several different organizations. Among these is the CPD. It's our duty to carry out investigations of crimes, and if we're lucky, prevent them from happening in the first place. That sounded like a pretty good summary to me. The CPD is split into multiple groups, or what we like to call divisions, and officers and police duties are divided among them. Different divisions are dispatched depending on the nature and severity of a case so that we can respond with the appropriate countermeasures. Among these departments, the division that most deals with major crimes or international incidents is... Yeah, that's what I figured. The First Investigative Division. For kidnappings, murders, and other large-scale cases, the CPD has to put only the best of the best detectives on the job. All of the force's elite detectives are gathered in what's known as the First Division, and we can't lose to them, no matter how impressive they are. Every detective in the CPD is given an extremely important book called a detective notebook. In addition to doubling as our identification, it also has even more important use for detectives. That would be to record the progress of investigations. Recording our progress on a case. Basically, it's a special notepad just for us detectives. It helps us organize the current state of our cases, lets us jot down our thoughts, lets us even keep track of our business expenses. I'd be lost without mine, that's for sure. Nailed it. Similar to the Bracer Guild, note the police force is equipped with the latest generation ordnance to use in combat scenarios. The police may not be combat specialists, but there are times when it can't be avoided, especially when we're tracking down criminals. Speaking of combat, battle ordnance have already gone through multiple versions since they were first invented, each generation adding brand new features. The battle ordnance we currently use are the 5th generation. 5th generation ordnance, otherwise known as the Enigma combat ordnance. The special part of this generation is its portable comms feature. Since it lets us contact fellow officers in emergencies, it's perfect for police work. That sounds right to me. There are quite a lot of different positions at the CPD, ranging from your standard police officer to detectives like me. That being said, we all work for Crossbell's sake. At first glance, you might not think these two roles are related, but you'd be surprised. All police work is rooted in one basic principle, and that's... maintaining public order. Maintaining public order and compliance with state law. Of course, a large part of our work involves cracking down on criminals to ensure the general public don't have to worry about crime. But another important job of the police is to prevent crime before it happens by upholding the law and setting an example for the citizens. By doing so, we maintain the city's peace in hopes of someday living in a world without crime. That, I'd say, is the CPD's mission statement. Hey, that came together nicely. And that's all from me. I hope at the very least you get a better understanding of how the police operate in Crossville State. It might have been hard to follow at times, but did you manage to understand most of it? Now, class should be halfway finished. It was clear that he was nervous at first, but I think his teaching style covered that up nicely. I can see his skills used to pass the detective exam aren't just for show. Well then, class, does anyone have questions for Mr. Bannings? He's very nice, so I'm sure he'd be more than happy to answer any you might have. Any question? That's a bit much, isn't it? Let's see how this goes. Q&A, general questions. Choose the correct answer to get through potentially dangerous questions. Well, does anyone have any questions? Me, pick me. Alright, what would you like to know? Oh, how do you become a police officer in the first place, Mr. Bannings? Not that I'd ever become one, though. Hey, Tamil, don't you think that's kind of rude? I'll just pretend I didn't hear that last part. You're basically asking if there's any official requirements to become one, right? Well, to become a police officer, you need to graduate from the police academy. By attending the academy, you'll learn everything you need to know about being on the force. However, as I previously mentioned, there are many different positions within the CPD. For example, if you wanted to pursue a career in detective work, there's a special exam you have to pass in addition to the base curriculum. There are some people, like my teammates, who are able to join the force without attending the academy, but that's not the norm. That sums it up. Gotcha. I'm still not going to join the police, but thanks for your answer, Mr. Bannings. Do you mind if I ask a question too? Sure, Henry. What is it? Well, we don't hear many details about big incidents that happen at Crossbell, so I just want to know how the SSS was able to solve the wolf attacks case. I've been wondering about it for a while. Oh, where the Mafia was misusing their warhounds throughout the state. If I remember correctly, the turning point in that particular case was the White Wolf's assistance. Just when we were about to be done in by the Mafia's warhounds, a pack of White Wolves came to our rescue. And after that, Zeit, their leader, decided to come stay with us at the SSS building. The sight of those wolves coming to our aid was one I doubt I'll ever forget. That's incredible. Zeit really is one of a kind, isn't he? Thank you, Mr. Bannings. Excuse me, Mr. Bannings, I have a question. Sure thing. What would you like to ask me? Do you remember when Ryu and Henry got lost underground? It was a long time ago, I think. Where exactly was that place? Momo, don't remind everyone about that. You're going to make us look bad. But you guys never tell me anything. That incident in the Geofront? Well, we found Ryu and Henry in A Sector. Geofront's A Sector. We found ourselves in trouble when monsters surrounded Ryu, but we were able to make it to safety with Arios' help. Yep, I feel like I covered that correctly. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you for the story, Mr. Bannings. You're welcome. Any other questions? Pick me, I just came up with a good one. Go ahead, Ryu. I heard something about this a while ago, but is there some kind of big difference between the police and the Bracer Guild? Both of you guys beat up the bad guys, right? There's a tougher one. Well, yes, I'm sure everyone else is curious about this question too. If I were to pick one specific difference between the police and Bracer Guild, it would be the power to interfere with the government. It's somewhat difficult to explain, but Bracers follow what they call the Guild Code. And it is precisely because of that code that the Bracer Guild is given more room to operate in most Zemurian countries. The Guild Code prevents Bracers from arresting individuals of military or political standing. Granted, if they suddenly started attacking innocent bystanders or something, they'd be able to make arrests then. And that's where they're different from us. We have the authority to place politicians and other officials under arrest, but you sure about that? My dad is always telling me that the police are pathetic because they never arrest corrupt government people. Ryu, I told you already, you can't just say that out loud. He has a point. Up until now, our efforts haven't been enough, I'll admit it. And change may not be possible right this very second, but you can count on us to keep working towards being able to. Hey, you've got my support. You're all talk, Ryu. Well then, any more questions? We should have time for another. Wait, Lloyd, I have a question. Kia? And here I thought she was being surprisingly quiet. Hey, so can I ask my question? Sure, go ahead. I want to know, why did you become a police officer? What the? I asked myself the same thing. I mean, the first night I was assigned to the special support section, didn't I? You know, I think I have an answer now. Wait, is something wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing. I don't think it's necessarily has the right answer. I just need to speak from the heart and tell them that how I've grown as part of the special support section. The reason I became a police officer was... well... I would say the most accurate answer of this would be to become strong. To be honest, I'm not sure if I have the right words for this, but if I had to pick a reason, I think it's because I want to help those in need and stop people who do bad things to others. Thing is, in order to do that, I have to become stronger. A lot stronger. I think I've been able to do that working in the CPD, but I guess that makes me sound a bit like a bracer, huh? Sorry, Kia, I know that wasn't a very good answer. No problem, I liked it. It did, because it told me something about you, Lloyd. You're really determined, aren't you? Yeah, you aren't wrong there. And with that, I think we'll wrap up our Q&A section of the lesson. Mr. Bannings, your assistance today was extremely helpful. Everyone, please be sure to tell him thanks, okay? Thank you, Mr. Bannings. My pleasure. I'll see you all later. Thank you for your help today, Lloyd. Hey, all the children seem to have a ball listening to your lesson. I sure hope so. Oh, there's no need to be so humble. It was an amazing, well-thought-out lesson. I even learned quite a bit myself. Remembering how small you used to be, and seeing you teach like that has shown me how far you've come. That, above all else, was my favorite part of the lesson. I thought you were awesome, Lloyd. Best teacher ever. I didn't really understand anything you said, but it was still awesome. The lesson probably went over a lot of kids' heads, didn't it? I'm proud of you, Lloyd. I imagine the kids are a lot more familiar with the police now, thanks to you and your excellent teaching. I'm just thankful that I had the opportunity to share with the class. Once again, thank you. Now, there's still time left in my lesson, so I'm afraid I have to excuse myself. Kia, if you would like, you are more than welcome to come to this Sunday school class whenever you can. I am sure the other children will be overjoyed to have a new friend. Okie dokie, I'm kind of busy right now, but I promise I'll come again. Looks like Kia really has taken a shine to Sunday school. I can't wait. Oh, Lloyd, I would love for you to take this, a token of my gratitude. Holy locket. Are you sure this is okay? Consider it thanks for giving such a great lesson while being tied up. Please accept it. Well then, until next time. Alright, time to get back on track. We should make our way to St. Ursula. Agreed. Shall we wait for the bus by the south exit? Yay! Away we go! Alright. I think I saw something actually over here. Oh, that was just the bus stop. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna report the side quest we did. Wasn't maintenance for the department's terminal line scheduled for today? Yes, I believe Fran mentioned that. Apparently she got the day off since we can't get much work done without the orbital network. Well, it's not like we'll be able to work much either. Okay. I guess they will get reported at the end of the thingy. Yeah. I'm a good 9 DP behind. Ain't a perfect score. Oh well. Right. Bus stop.
次の発車時刻は
Looks like the next bus is coming right around now, actually.
タイミング
That
が良
was
かったわ
good
ね
timing on our part.
来るって何が
Wait, what's coming?
あ
I think you'll be excited, Kia. It's something you've been wanting to ride. Huh?
早速来たみたいね
It's almost here. Oh, that car is ginormous.
これが
This type of car is called a bus, Kia.
いっぱい
My
出てきた
goodness, there's a bunch of people coming out of it.
病院
Yep,
に
they're all coming back from the hospital. Once we get on it, it'll take us all the way south to St. Ursula.
これに乗
I get to ride the
ラ
bus?
イドたちも一
With
緒
you
に
two?
ああもちろん
Yeah, yep. I hope you're excited. I'm super excited. Come on, let's get on.
足
Watch your
元
step,
に気をつけて
okay?
ね
Actually, I should be checking something. Something right about now. Whoa, look there, Lloyd. It's so pretty.
声が大きいって
Yeah, use your inside voice.
すみません
Sorry about that. Oh, don't worry about it. A lively child is a healthy child. Are you headed to visit someone? No, we're just going to the hospital for a consultation. Oh, I can see a cute little island over there.
変な形して
Hey, it's shaped like a ape doll funny.
やれやれ
Oh, you.
大
I'm
好評
glad
み
to
たい
see
ね
she's enjoying herself. Sorry, give me a sec here. I need... Oh, no. A bit further. Need about here. And I need that one. So if I got there around then, that would be fine. Okay. Oh, whoops. Sorry, looking at something. Give me a sec here. Time is that? Oof. What about the other one? Okay, so that would be the one I would want, and either way I'd have to chop off it. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna go a little early tomorrow, in other words. Alright. That was amazing! Walking might be fun, but buses are super duper fun! Glad to hear it. It almost seems like this was her first time riding a vehicle. I wonder if she hasn't been able on an airship or a train either. What'd you say this place was? A hospital? Yeah, it's a medical college. That means it's a hospital where they do research on things. They might even be able to help you remember the things you've forgotten, Kia. I don't really mind not remembering things. But if I do remember everything, would that make you and Nellie happy? Well, yeah, of course it would. I'm sure you're missing a lot of really precious memories, Kia. Try to do your best to remember them, okay? Okay. I'll do my bestest to remember everything. That's the spirit. You don't have to push yourself too hard, though, okay? Got it. We should go to the front desk and ask about the neurology department. Lloyd? Ah. Cecile. Cecile. Nice to see you, Cecile. It's been a while. It looks like you two are doing well. I'm sure you worked hard during the festival. Has the department been keeping you busy? You could say that. Honestly, those 5 days were the busiest days of my life. And the week after was nearly as bad. Well, it seems like you managed to survive in spite of all that. Oh? Hold on, that girl. Hey Lloyd, do you know this lady too? Yeah, that's right. Her name's Cecile. She's basically my big sister, and she... No way. I can't believe you'd do something like this and keep it a secret from me. You went and got married without telling me. How could you not invite me? What? There's no need to hide it any longer. Hello, little girl. What's your name? Kia. Kia? What a cute name. You don't look like Lloyd, though. Maybe you take after your mom? Wait, you don't look like Ellie either. Cecile? Yeah, please stop for a second and think about this rationally. Me, Kia's dad? You know I'm not old enough for that to be the case, right? Oh, huh. God, Cecile, really? Now that I think about it, I guess that wouldn't make sense. Why would you even think about it? It should be obvious from a glance. You can be quite the airhead at times, can't you, Cecile? What? Of course, Kia doesn't get it. Because why would she? Right? Like, I'm not trying to insult Kia. That makes perfect sense. I guess I might have been a little too quick to jump to conclusions. Gee, you think? After all, you're 18 and Kia looks around 9. It's impossible for you that you could be the father. That's what I said earlier. Where did you even get the idea that she was my daughter? Well, the two of you together just looked so much like a family. I couldn't help but assume you were her father. What? Oh, Lloyd, are you my daddy? I had no idea. No, I'm not. God. Hey, Ellie, just look at them. I mean, don't they look like father and daughter to you? Now that you mention it, I'm starting to see it too. They may not look alike, but the way they interact with each other.
そうなのか
Are you serious? So Lloyd is my dad.
ロイドじゃなくて
Should I call you Dad
の
now?
方がいい
Let's just stick with Lloyd, okay?
そっか
Okay, I guess.
でも
Anyway, Cecile, you're super nice. Yep, I like you a lot. I like you too, Kia. I think the two of us are going to get along just fine. Yep, just fine. They become friends in no time. I am utterly exhausted all of a sudden. You seem to be caught in the middle of misunderstandings just as often as Reen is. Holy shit! Except most of yours make no goddamn sense. Hence, and Reen's are... well, Reen's.
それで
So, Lloyd, about Kia's memories.
あ
Yeah, it's basically like we told you earlier. We came here hoping we could have the neurology department take a look
ど
at
の先
Kia.
生に頼めばいいのか
Do you know who we should talk to? I do. And as it so happens, I believe you already met him. He's Dr. Joachim Günther.
え
What?
あの人が
That guy's in the neurology department?
そうだったんですか
What does... that's what he does at St. Ursula? Well, at first glance, he might seem like a carefree fishing enthusiast. But I've heard he's actually made a number of amazing breakthroughs at a foreign medical institution.
この病院では薬
Here at Ursula, he manages the
ホルモンを取り仕切っているわ
the pharmacology and neurology departments.
そうなんだ
That's pretty
そ
impressive.
れじゃ
So you think he'd be the best one to talk to about Kia's condition? I do.
と力になってくれ
I have no doubt that he'll be able to help in some fashion.
早速受付に行って
We
話させてもらいま
we
しょ
should
う
stop by the reception desk and ask and see if he's available. Yes, of
わか
course.
りました
Yes, sir. I'll send them to the research ward then.
ヨアヒム先生ならちょうど時間
Dr. Gunter says he can see you now. Oh, he will meet you at his laboratory in the research
そうです
ward.
か
That's great. Thanks. I'm glad he wasn't too busy. Alright then, I'll leave you guys to it.
ありがとう
Thanks for your help as always,
帰る
Cecile.
時にまた
We'll
声かけて
make sure to say bye before we leave. I can't wait.
キーヤちゃん
See you soon, Kia. See ya.
相変わらず忙しそうね
Okay, so that's optional. No, we'll go and do that optional event. That's what we'll do. She seems to be as busy as ever. I doubt there's anyone in the entire hospital who's worked as hard as Cecile. Sometimes I wish that hooky plain Dr. Gunter could take a few pages out of her book.
あんまり
As for me,
無理にしてほしくはない
I wish Cecile wouldn't work herself so hard.
そういえば
Oh, I'm sorry. I should tell you how to get to Dr. Gunter's lab. On the fourth floor of the it's on the fourth floor of the research ward. Or I could take you there if you'd like. I think we'll be all right. Thanks, though.
よし
All right, let's go see the doctor. Yeah.
行こ
Yep. To the research thingy. God, the writing on Kia is so on point. How are you feeling, Shizuku? I'm doing well, Dr. Belding. Your complexion is looking brighter than usual. Might I ask what's put you in such high spirits? I guess you could say I had a lot of fun today. That's so. Well, that's good to hear. Now, ready to start your checkup? Yes, of course. Thank you, Doctor. It sounds like Shizuku will be busy for a while. Huh? Why'd you stop in front of this room? Oh, right. You haven't met her yet, have you, Kia? Well, let's just make sure to stop by later. I'll introduce you to her. Her? I don't know who you're talking about, but it sounds good to me, I guess. Looks like this is the place. Excuse us, slight bannings of the special support section. Oh, I've been waiting for you. Come on inside, it's unlocked. Alright. Come on, Kia. Gotcha. Good afternoon, Doctor. Hello, Lloyd. Nelly, right? I appreciated our little duel during the anniversary festival. It was a lot of fun, thanks. I had a lot of fun thanks to you. It's good to see you again, Dr. Gunther. Sorry for showing up out of the blue like this. I know you're usually supposed to set up an appointment for these kinds of things. Oh, it's quite alright. I was just finishing up with my current project, actually. The amnesiac you're taking care of is that her? Yes, this is Kia. Hey, Lloyd. Is this old glasses man going to help get my memories back? Old? Oh, ouch! Oof. Kia is burning everybody. Ouch! I try to make sure I dress with the latest trends, but I guess even that won't save me from the ravages of time. I don't think you're that old. Kia, listen, you shouldn't go calling people old. It's more polite to act like they're still young, even if they aren't. Oh, really? You know I can hear you, right? Well, whatever. Why don't you have a seat? If you could explain to me the current situation, that would be extremely helpful. Okay, I think I have a good picture of things now. So even the Septium Church's techniques can't recover her memories. In that case, it could be just as the sister said. There may be an issue with her nervous system. I was afraid of that. Do you know any other way we could potentially recover her memories? I'll be honest with you. Research into cranial nerves and brain cells has only just begun. There are many different possibilities as to the source of her amnesia, but no treatment for the condition currently exists. However, pulled out an ophthalmoscope? I'm bad with that. Kia, can I have a look into your eyes? Sure. Stare. Love that. No issues with her pupils. Over the past few days, have you experienced headaches or nausea? Headaches? Nausea? He just wants to know if your head or tummy have been hurting. Oh, no, they're both fine. I don't think she has any brain damage then. That must mean... Do you have some idea? Well, it's simply my intuition speaking, but it's possible that this case of amnesia may be the side effect of some drug. Drug? You think some kind of drug caused her to lose her memories? Yes. Though very rare, there have been cases like that in the past. A drug's ingredients can sometimes inhibit certain transmissions within the nervous system. Though, in most of those cases, amnesia is accomplished by a complete breakdown of the mind. Though that doesn't seem to be the case for Kia. Right. In fact, I'd say that she's the complete opposite of that. She's always been bright and so full of energy. Huh? The field of pharmacology is still very much developing. It's not impossible that a drug with these specific side effects has been created. In other words, we should look at this from both angles, an issue with the nervous system and a side effect of a drug.
なるほど。
Makes sense. It is possible to perform some tests here at St. Ursula? Of course. It's just on top of taking a long time, there's no guarantee that her memories can even be recovered at this point. But if you're fine with that, then... I was afraid of that. Exactly how long would the tests take? They'll take at least 3 days. But if possible, I would like to run a battery of other tests on her here for a week or
最
so.
低でも
3 whole days. That's how long it'll take to perform all drug-related tests we need. The tests involve running various chemical analysis on bodily waste. Now, this is usually a costly examination, but we can't lower the medical fees given how unusual this case is. How does that sound? Hey,
ま
Kia?
あ3日くらいの間
Would you mind staying at the hospital for the next 3 days? Stay here? Sure, I guess. Really? That's a relief. Wonderful. In that case, let's get her checked into the hospital and all the relevant paperwork started. We should probably drop off any extra clothes or personal items she'll need as soon as you
え
can.
えそれは
Yes, we'll make sure to bring them by.
ねえロイド
Hey, Lloyd. I'm okay with staying here, but can I still sleep with you? Well, that's, if I can't, I guess that's okay, but
いや
that's not it, Kia. You see, only you would be staying at the hospital.
そうなの
What?
それじゃあ
Then where are you guys gonna
俺たちは
sleep?
いつも通り
Well, we're gonna keep staying in the SSS building. But I promise we'll see you come see you every day.
やだ
Oh,
ロイドたち
you guys just want to get rid of me. You don't want me anymore, huh?
そ
That's
そんなわ
not
けないだろ
true!
ちょっとの間
You're only staying here for a few days. After that, you can come right back and live with us, just like you have been.
そんなの知らないもん
I don't care.
どうも病院
I don't want to stay at that guild or this hospital.
キア
Kia, you're so stupid, Lloyd.
キア
Kia, wait.
怒らせちゃったわね
Seems like we upset
あ
her.
あもう
Oh
すみ
man.
ません先生
I'm so sorry about this, Dr. Gunter. You went through all this trouble and it's fine. Besides, I get the impression that nothing good will come from forcing her to take the tests. On top of that, we don't even have any assurance that it would help her in the first place. How about we pick up where we left off once she's cooled her head?
はい
Alright.
記憶が戻るのを気長に待つのもいいだろう。
Waiting for her memories to return naturally might be a good plan too. If anything happens, don't hesitate to give me a call.
こちらも
In the meantime, I'll look into some of these amnesia cases when I
あ
have the
りがとうござ
chance.
います
Thanks a lot,
その
Doctor.
時はどうか
We really
よろしく
appreciate it. Darn, I didn't think she'd be that against it.
それは
Why
そ
do
れ
I
で
get the
嬉しいこと
feeling
も
you're
あってね
secretly happy about this, though? Yeah, you got me there. For now, let's focus on finding her.
変なところに行ってないといいんだけど
I just hope she doesn't end up getting herself into any trouble. Lloyd, you dummy. You just don't get it. I don't care if I remember anything or not. So why is everyone making such a big deal about it? You know, to be fair, I actually get where she's coming from on this. Because, yeah, it's not like I need the memories for anything, right? And that is the thing. It's like, admittedly, the main reason why they're going through all this trouble is mostly because they're like, well, there might be some family who's missing her, or, you know, and stuff like that. You know, that kind of thing. So no, that actually makes perfect sense to me. Where am I? Huh? Uh-oh. Yep, I think I'm lost. Ah. Hey, Shizuku. The breeze is so nice.
お父さん
I would wonder when Father will be arriving today. Hey, you.
あなたは
Hello?
何が
Are you looking at something?
ひょっとしてお魚
Is it all the fishies? I want to look at them too.
私には
I can't see them, but I'm sure they're swimming in the water all the same.
パシャッ
Whenever they jump from time to time, I can hear the splashes. Wow, you're right. There's so many of them right there, right here. I wish I had a fishing rod. I'd catch them all, and then they'd I'll make Kia the Divine Angler. So your name is Kia, then?
私は
My name is Shizuku McLean. It's nice to meet you.
しずく
Shizuku? I like that name. Thank you.
あキヤちゃんも
I like your name too. Kia sounds so pretty. Are you here to visit someone? Nope. I came here to see if someone could bring back my memories, but... Your memories? When that weird doctor with glasses said I had to leave Lloyd and everyone else, I ran away. I think they call it strategic retreat. Or something like that. You ran away. And she and Lloyd and everyone... And was she talking about... Shizuku, I have a question. Why do you keep your eyes closed? Oh, right. My eyes don't work. That's why I stay here at the hospital. Really? Well, I don't have any memories, so I guess we're kind of the same. Oh, your memories. Wait, does that mean you don't remember anything? Not even your mother or father? Nope, nothing at all. But I don't feel lonely because I've got Lloyd and the others. Is that so? My mother isn't with us anymore, but I still have my father, and everyone at the hospital is really kind, so I guess I'm not very lonely either. There she is.
と見つけた
Thank goodness.
それでね
Oh, and our dog Zeit is super big. He acts like he's better than everyone else, but he's the softest thing I've ever touched. And he loves it when you scratch his back. He does. Zeit sounds like quite the fluffy dog. You probably come to the city sometimes, right? Next time you do you want to play with me and Zeit? I would love to. Maybe I should ask Father when I see him. If I asked Estelle and Joshua, maybe they would play with us too. Estelle? Wasn't she that bracer girl? You know her too? When I go to the city, I like to go shopping with them. Father's usually busy, so... So she was with Shizuku. They sure became friends quick. It looks like the two of them are having a lot of fun chatting away like that. Children are always quick to make new friends, after all. Hi, Arios. Arios. Thank you for your assistance before. There's no need for thanks. I merely did what needed to be done. Now, Is that the girl?
あミシェル
Yeah,
さん
I'm
たち
sure
から
you
話
heard
は
about
聞い
her
たん
from
ですね
Mikao, right? Her name's Kia.
そうか
Yes, that's right.
と
Is something
ま
wrong?
さか見覚えでも
Wait, did you recognize her? No, I simply find her curious. You see, Shizuku is very well behaved, but she's always seemed so reserved, like she's holding herself back. As a result, she hasn't been able to make many friends at her own age.
なるほ
So
ど
that's what you
なん
meant.
だかすごく
But right now, she looks like she's having the time of her life. Indeed, she does.
あの娘にどのような
I don't
背景
know
があ
this
るか
Kia girl's background or past. However, since you've chosen to involve yourselves, you must take responsibility to the very
そ
end.
して
I suppose what I'm trying to say is, take good care of her.
はい
Yeah, we intend
お
to.
父さん
Father? Lloyd? Ellie?
気づかれちゃったか
Oops, looks like they finally noticed us.
お父さん
Welcome back, Father.
お仕事
How was work? It wasn't too difficult this time around. I'm glad to see you again,
この
Shizuku.
人雫
Oh, is this your dad, Shizuku? He's like super tall,
それになんか
and he looks super duper strong. You think so?
ロイドさんたちも
Also, I'm glad to get to talk with you two again as well. Yeah, same here.
キーヤちゃんと仲良
You're
く
really
してくれ
getting
て
along well with Kia, aren't you?
いえ
Oh yes, she's so friendly and cheerful. I'm happy I was able to meet her.
ところでロイド
By the way, Lloyd, I'm still not going to stay here. Not in a million years, okay? Yeah, I know. But if you did stay here, you'd be able to play with
しずくちゃ
Shizuku
ん
every
仲良く
day.
なったみたいじゃ
You
ない
two are
か
friends, right?
本当
Really?
でも
But I don't want to be away from you guys. Lloyd, you really shouldn't be so mean. Don't force Kia to make a decision like that. Maybe you're
ごめ
right.
んキヤ
I'm sorry, Kia. Are you about ready to head on home? Aw, I wanted to talk to Shizuku a little bit longer.
また遊び
We'll
に
come
来て
visit
ね
again, and I
雫
promise.
ちゃんが街に
Also,
来た時
Shizuka is welcome to come play with you
遊びに来てもらえる
whenever she's in the city. Really? Yes, I think that will work for everyone.
雫
Hope you go, Shizuku. Okay.
有吉さんは
Arius, are you planning to stay here for the rest of the day?
ああ
Yes, I'll be spending the night.
キア
Kia, thank you for being friends with Shizuku. Of course.
雫また
See you, Shizuku.
キーヤちゃんもまたね
Goodbye, yeah. Well, it's time for us to get going.
そうねいつの間にか夕方だし
That's right, it's already
そういえ
sunset.
ば
You're right, the sky is all red.
おそらくキーヤお腹空いた
And I'm hungry now,
今日
too.
の晩ご飯
What's for dinner? She sure is a bundle of energy. Let's go say goodbye to Cecile and then grab a bus home. Okie dokie. Meanwhile, at the Ravache headquarters. What a goddamn disgrace! To think that we were forced into striking a deal with the CPD of all people. Damn it all, this is all because you're utterly incompetent. I have nothing to say for myself. But didn't you get that doll yourself, Dawn? What the hell did you just say? Yeah, not a good move, buddy. Shut it. It doesn't matter. The responsibility lies with us. It was our duty to not let any intruders in. Yes, boss. Whatever. Speaker Hartman has been avoiding all contact with us since the auction. Not only that, but goddamn Hain is getting more aggressive. Damn it all, at this rate. Please relax, Dawn. Our stranglehold on Crossbell is as firm as ever. If we can fend off Hain's onslaught, I'm sure even Speaker Hartman... And what the hell makes you so sure we can even hold out against them? You haven't even managed to take the head of one measly assassin. Well, Damn it. At this rate, we won't be able to rely on Hartman's assistance anymore. What should we do? I guess we do still have one option left. I've decided. It's time to pull out our trump card. Our trump card? You don't mean... Are you sure, Don? Why so surprised, Garcia? That sort of insurance was made for times like this. But Don, it's way too risky. Forget the police. This is gonna get the Bracer Guild on our asses. Well then, you will just have to put Hain down before the guild can even find out, now won't we? This seems like the perfect time to conduct a test run of our distribution network. We'll never hand over the reins of Crossbell's underworld to some goddamn outsiders. And with that...
大変でしたね。
Kia's doing that?
さすが皆さんです。
Oh, okay. I thought that was...
わわ、大変でしたね。
Oh, they're both doing it. Fran and Kia.
はい、お疲れ様でした。
Okay. I didn't save that entire intermission chapter. That's funny. Alright, so let's get some thoughts out of the way, and then I'm going to grab some lunch. So, first and foremost... Five, 6, 7. Therefore, I am codifying 4 more positives. Therefore, we are there on the story pluses. Took it a while, but it's now broken the 50 positives barrier for the story. Damn. I didn't think that was possible. I shouldn't say that. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. I didn't think the intermission chapter was going to do that. Because, for the record, let's go ahead and talk out all of the positives that just the intermission chapter has done. Okay? It has given us. Okay? First of all, third humor plus. Okay? So, that's 1. Then, if we scroll down, Lloyd's second plus. Then, if we scroll down further, we get to a triple positive for Kia, so we're at 5. The 2 positives for the treat front of the mayor side quest. That's all in the story axis, and then an additional 3 positives for the intermission chapter as a whole. That's 10 positives to story that were added just from the intermission chapter alone. This is the kind of good storytelling that I expect from Trails. I mean, yes, I was disappointed. And hell, to be honest with you, I am still a little disappointed. But, yeah, no. And on top of that, was there something I added? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, 11. Excuse me. It's actually 11 because I forgot about the gameplay story integration positive that I gave, which is up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Gameplay story integration. So 11. I added 11 positives to story this chapter alone. That's pretty damn good, right? And I don't think any hang on. I'm thinking of Cold Steel 1 specifically. I'm trying, because that's going to be the measuring stick for this. Is there a Cold Steel 1 chapter that I think would add this many positives to story specifically? Maybe the final chapter. But that's also because the final chapter is cheating and just has like a ridiculous number of just everything, I am leaving the Lowe's tier story as a potential still, and I'll go ahead and explain why. They haven't even hinted at what Kia is yet. They haven't even hinted at that yet. So, as far as anyone is aware, this is just some random little girl that they found in a ridiculous auction. The stakes have not gotten large scale because it's been focused. The focus because the plot has been laser focused on Crossbell and just Crossbell. So there's still a potential for there to be a low tier story, because even with the Mafia and Hain involved, this is still, like, at the very least, this is still, at bare, absolute max, this is a mid tier story. Alright. You know, because, and I'm speaking just from Trails from Zero, because again, keep in mind, I mean, we haven't even started Azure, and Azure is where I know a lot of the big stuff happens. Okay, like we're talking one event that actually literally leads, that literally is the event that starts us. That literally starts us on it's one of the biggest plot points of Cold Steel 1, and is covered in this game. There is an announcement that is made in this game by Crossbell, by the state of Crossbell, that has ridiculously nasty repercussions in Cold Steel 1. And I know it's in that game because that would actually make the most sense. Unless that leads us into the cliffhanger of this, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we need to change mayors before before that happens. And I think I spoiled for myself that actually happens in Azure. That Henry steps down. But yeah, that's nothing really new to add with gameplay other than that potential key of gameplay positive that I've given. But other than that, yeah, no, it has the gameplay score has literally not moved an inch. So still probably net negative 13 if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Net negative 12. Excuse me. Net negative 12. Oh, so far. Which, that would be basically 41 minus 12. Which puts us at our final net score. Give me a sec. My math is completely failing me. Plus 29 overall is where we're sitting. Which is still disappointing, but that's like all on the gameplay. Like, that's all the gameplay's fault. I will be blunt. Well, the gameplay in the early game's fault on that front. This is a good chopping point for a session. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chop here. I'm going to go get some lunch. And then I will be back in about an hour with the start of Chapter 4. So for those on YouTube, which appears to be the only ones, I'll see you next. I'll see you tomorrow or Monday if this happens to fall on a Friday. Actually, I can look that up because duh. I have that power. Because I literally have a schedule for the VODs going live because I've already started to upload the VODs. I have everything up to this session already uploaded, believe it or not. Yes, it will be a tomorrow because this VOD is actually starting. No, not starting. The one from yesterday started a new week. So there you go. Regardless, I'm going to drop off for lunch, and I will be back in about an hour with more Trails from Zero. I'm excited for this. Blue Wolf Fox, the Lore Walker, signing out. Out. I will be live again in an hour, but from the YouTube perspective, I'll be back tomorrow. Later.